Hello. I'm just gonna hope that you can see me clearly. I don't have the camera that you can flip the screen and see what you're recording. So hopefully this is very clear and not blurry. Today I wanted to talk about why we should prioritize feeling good over reaching for the things that we want, searching for the things that we want. Why we should manifest for the sake of enjoying life instead of attaining the material possessions or the job or the money or the relationship. So yeah, let's get into it. I have my notes from my journal. Let me just look over them real quick. The only reason why you want the things that you want is because you think that you're going to feel better when you get those things. So they say, why don't you just go straight to the feeling instead of trying to achieve the thing? But first, I wanted to differentiate action-based desires and desires of the soul. So I think growing up, everyone, literally everyone, is trained to look for external validation, trained to search for the solutions to our problems. Say, for example, we get hungry, so we go to the kitchen, look in the fridge, find something to eat, make food, warm it up, blah, blah, blah. Then we eat food. It's a very 1 + 1 = 2 process. Or your car's low on gas or needs an oil change. So you take it to the gas station or you take it to the shop. Very, very mathematical and very linear, as you can say. But when it comes to your desires, things that you want, like a new job, a promotion in that job, a new car. When it comes to those desires, there are the actionable steps that you need to take, obviously, but that's only half of the equation. The other half is up to the unknown. And that might sound a little disheartening, but that's what makes the soul come alive. That's what makes life so enjoyable. Having desires and going through the motions in order to achieve those desires. This is relating back to this topic that I brought up previously of living through your soul versus living through your mind. When you live through your mind, you're constantly searching for external validation. You're searching for answers and you're not stopping until you get the answer, until you get the desire. But in reality, when you overdo it like that, that causes resistance and it kind of slows the flow of the divine, of nature, of the universe. Because when you are constantly searching for answers, searching for validation, that's signaling to the universe that you don't have it yet. You don't think that you're going to get it. That, yeah, you're waiting for it to happen. And so in return, you're going to just attract the same feelings of waiting and searching. So what do? The next plausible step to do is to embody it, to become the person that has the thing that you want. And it's not necessarily visualizing like a specific physical reality. It's more of, you can do that, that's a step. But the main thing that you want to get out of it is the feeling. The feeling is what's important. Yesterday, I came to the conclusion, I was like, okay, so I shouldn't be thinking about a specific amount of money that I desire. Say, for example, like 10K a month. It's just a starting point. I shouldn't be thinking about how it would feel if I'd be making 10K a month. It's more just like, if you think about the thought behind that thought, it's more, I'm reaching for the feeling of freedom. I'm reaching for the freedom of security and having more than enough. So in that case, I would just have to go throughout my day, embody it, and feel those feelings of freedom and ease and having enough throughout my day, finding more reasons to feel like that, as opposed to trying to convince myself that the money is on the way. Does that make sense? We're more stepping away from mental activity right now. Right now we are. And we're more leaning towards embodying. From a soul's perspective, you're shifting from the identity of lack into a more authentic state, which is freedom and abundance. And it's really just, visualization can help, but it's really just imagining what your life would be like. Trying to live your life as if you are free. Inherently, you are free. Inherently, you are abundant. And it's not so much that you have to reach for that specific outcome. It's more like that specific outcome is meant for you. That's the only reason why you want it. And all you have to do is remove all the blockages that are in the way, which is you constantly searching for answers, searching for validation, constantly feeling the need that you have to be doing something. You are being guided in the right direction. You just need to chill. You just need to trust that what's meant for you will find you, and all you have to be searching for is reasons to feel good. Reasons to feel free. Reasons to feel secure. Whenever you get your mind involved, it just makes things so complicated, and it does not have to be that way. A perfect analogy would be a plant. You get a house plant. Obviously, you do the bare minimum. You water it whenever the soil gets dry. You give it fertilizer, give it enough sunlight. You repot it whenever it gets too big for the pot. Whenever the roots get too big for the pot. And that's it. That's all you have to do. And the other half of it is letting nature do its thing. Letting the plant grow, because it naturally turns into a bigger, better plant. But when you constantly worry that it's not growing fast enough, or I think that's literally the only thing that plants can do. It's not flowering or something. then naturally you would want to overcompensate, and you might end up just overwatering it or overfeeding it or putting it in too big of a pot, doing all this extra stuff out of fear, out of this feeling of lack, out of the need for validation. The growth hinders, and the plant still grows, it still tries, it's in its DNA to keep trying to survive. It's just not going to grow as fast as it's meant to be. To wrap the video up, I didn't want it to be too long because it's literally not that complicated. I'm gonna give you two things to take away from this. One, maintain yourself, maintain your life, drink water, do all the basic necessities, do your laundry, wash the car, clean the dishes, have your desires. Think about your desires. Life is going to force you to have desires. Any sort of feeling of not having it blocks it from getting to you. So feel good about your desires. Do all the necessary work. Do all that you can that you think is necessary, but do it in a place of alignment. We can get into that another time. And the second part that I want you to take away from this is to enjoy the ride. Enjoy your day. For me, once I learned how to be more present and how to live more through my soul and disidentify from my mind, the simplest things make me so happy to be alive. Because I was eating ramen, like top ramen, that I put ice cubes in it because it was too hot. And I was just sitting there like a psychopath, like enjoying myself. Or I went for a walk and being encompassed by the breeze and seeing the trees being all wavy in the breeze gave me the same feeling of like, wow, life is good. So, yeah, I guess what you can take away from this is, one, learn how to be more present, because that in turn will help you see life through the lens of your inner being, your soul, instead of through your mind. And no shade to your mind. Your mind is a very valuable tool. It's just been trained in a very specific way. And yeah, that's another video. And find more reasons to feel good. Find more reasons to enjoy your day. And I used to give the examples of like, oh, we have an abundance of air, or like we have an abundance of electricity. I mean, yeah, you can feel good about those things, but that is very mental oriented. Find more things to feel good through your five senses. I tend to use my vision and seeing nature to make me feel good, or the sensation of the breeze on my skin, or the flavor of food. I was eating a sandwich yesterday. It was a regular sandwich. It was so good. Oh my gosh. So bus, as Vanilla Mace would say. So bus. It was so good. Anyways, that's it. Bye.